You're right.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming back to tune in with your girl, Mabel, your Muse, for another poetic exploration of this rather interesting experience we are all sharing called life. Today, I have a poem for you guys that it's actually probably my favorite poem right now. I wrote it not too long ago, and I shared it with an audience at an open mic night, and they loved it. I knew they would because I love it, but honestly, I really did enjoy writing this poem, and I think the reason it came to me, I know a lot of us can relate right now. Whoever is dating, trying to get back into dating, it's kind of a weird, it's odd, it's different, especially if you're a woman who doesn't play about herself. One person I do not play about myself, or one person I do not play about is myself. And you know who else don't play about me? God. I'm real strict when it comes to me. Just there's certain things that I will not, because I've experienced certain things in the past, and I don't play about me anymore. But anyways, without further ado, this poem is titled "Be Gentle with Me." I don't want to overgeneralize, but there seems to be a shortage of gentlemen. You're yet to know my favorite color, but you've already made comments revealing your true and rather nasty intentions. You don't even know my name, but you're lusting over me like a fine piece of ham. I don't have a desire to overgeneralize, but does this not sound like there is a shortage of gentlemen? I want to be courted, wined and dined, treated as and valued for the gift that I am. There is nothing enticing about hearing the words, "You are so sexy," from a man I don't know. Couldn't even tell the difference between you and the next guy on the street. But you want me smiling from ear to ear, giggling as you pose the question, which five of your body parts do guys often compliment? I'm starting to overgeneralize, believing that there is a severe shortage of gentlemen. I know it's not much to ask for, because treating someone with respect is the bare minimum. I choose not to entertain the foolish, one sign of ridiculous intention, and you're out of here. You're so strict, they say. God forbid a girl has boundaries, standards, and a functioning brain. I'm choosing not to overgeneralize because despite the so obvious shortage of gentlemen, I know I've yet to meet them all. I'm yet to meet the one who truly sweeps me off my feet, leaves me speechless as his intentionality speaks before he does. A man so grounded in his word, his faith, his actions, and his truths. A gentleman, so unafraid of vulnerability, who looks his fear in the eyes and tends to its needs. A strong yet gentle man who loves unconditionally, connects through emotional intelligence, protects, provides, prays, and encourages. I refuse to overgeneralize because I know my gentleman is out there, talking to God about me just as much as I talk to God about him, working on himself, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because he knows that's the best way to stay connected and grounded within himself. I'm not going to overgeneralize because I know that in this season, as I tend to my garden and he tends to his, my gentleman and I are preparing ourselves for a connection with no choice but to flourish. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is exactly where I'm at right now when it comes to my interest in like dating, because I much rather, for those who know me, they know that I enjoy me time. I enjoy quality me time. I date myself all the time. I take myself. I like just enjoy spending time with myself. I feel like that's where I really have the most peace. So I think that it's really significant that if anybody wants to enter my life or wants to be that, a significant part of my life, you must also come with some sort of peace, some sort of, gentility to you. Like you shouldn't come and be causing chaos and havoc. I don't play that. I don't play that. Like I said, I've experienced things in this life already, and I'm grateful because without those experiences, I would not be who I am today. I would not know the things I know today. But I've the reason I'm grateful for those experiences, as I said, is I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't have this mentality today where it's like, actually, I'm gonna stop you right there. Like you know exactly what you want. You know what you don't want, and you know what you want. So you don't just settle for anything. You don't just go for anything. And honestly, this can be used for men as well. Like maybe you've had experiences um that weren't, the best. So now as you're dating, it's like, okay, you want a woman who's this, that, and the third, da, 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 da. But in both instances, nobody should be objectifying anybody. I feel like love, just like life, is a shared experience, of course. So there's a lot of give and take within that relationship. It shouldn't feel so daunting and so heavy where you're always giving and your cup is always empty. Like I'm a giver. One thing about me, it's easy to give, but I do struggle with receiving. So that's something that I've been learning and been having to really teach myself and practice is to feel comfortable with receiving. I think I'm just so used to the giving aspect where it's like I don't honestly don't look for anything after. Like once I give to somebody, like I help somebody with something, I'm not looking for them to stand there and like, pay me $10. I'm not looking for that. But I've learned that it's very important to be okay with receiving just as much as I am with giving because I cannot just keep emptying my cup for other people. I know I fill my cup whenever I need to, but as much as I say life is a shared experience, you should also have people in your life who fill your cup just as much as you fill their cup, you know? So, in me learning, like, hey, babe, it's okay to receive, it's okay to receive, that's forcing me to really sit in like my femininity and like, because all of us, we have feminine, masculine traits within us, like internal. We know that. But I feel like a lot of times I'm very much a hard body where it's like, I could do it by myself. I got it. That's honestly like my personality, but I think a lot of it also stems from just certain disappointments. So you're used to just like, okay, I'll figure it out by myself. I'll do this by myself. Like I'm very independent. I am very independent. But damn, everybody shouldn't like I shouldn't be forced to be independent every single day. Like, okay, if there's a gentleman, but I know whenever I do find my gentleman, like I'm very much gonna be okay to sit in my femininity a lot where it's like, okay, I can let go a little bit. I feel safe in this love. I feel seen. I feel valued. I feel heard. I don't feel like we're opposing. I don't feel like I have to defend myself at all times in the day. I'm okay to let those walls down, to let, my guards down. I know one day. But I am very much, I know a lot of us can relate. I am very much like, it's okay. I got it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like I take care of myself. It's what you got to do. And unfortunately, as women and Black women too, like we have this, I guess, the mothering aspect to us, the nurturing. So it's like we take care of everybody around us and ourselves. And I often forget, like, hey, girl, it's okay to be taken care of as well. But I very much am at the point where it's like, yeah, I deserve to be taken care of as well. I deserve a soft love. I deserve a sure love. I deserve a sweet love. I deserve somebody who pays as much attention to things and to people as I do. The way I love, I would love to experience that. Of course, I can give it to myself, but it's like, you understand, giving it to yourself is not the same as receiving it from an external force. Like, but I deserve that. I deserve that. I know it's coming my way. It's nothing that I'm going to rush at all. Because everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens in God's divine timing. But anybody else who has been feeling a way when you think about this part in your life and it's like, it's okay. I'd rather be by myself. Leave me alone. I feel you. I feel you. But it's okay. I want to remind you that love is everywhere. Love is all around you. As long as you continue to remind yourself and you allow yourself to see it in your interactions with other people, how could it not find you, babe? I honestly always leave the house like, oh God, thank you so much for the abundance around me. Thank you for the great things, the blessings, the love that I experience, your love, other people's love. And the days where I intentionally say that before I leave the house, I have the sweetest interactions with people. And like things always work out in my favor, but like the way things work out in my favor is to a different level, honestly. But I feel like even in this, like the waiting season, quote unquote, But don't get it wrong, a waiting season is not like, oh, let me just sit here and wait. You actively wait. Live your life. Do you, date you. Do not sit down waiting for somebody, because we don't do that. Again, we don't play about ourselves over here. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. Like, come on, you set the precedent. But anyways, during this waiting season, like I said, like, just do you, babe. Enjoy life. Live large. Live lavish. You want to travel, you want to take that trip. You do not need to wait for somebody else. Go take it yourself. There are a lot of like blessings and great things in the single like season that I am grateful for. Like I said, I love, I enjoy, I treasure, I value my quality time with myself. It's like I really just get to sit and zone in on myself, like really center myself. Cause I didn't used to, I struggled to do that in the past. I very much was a everybody else, let me make sure everybody's good. Let me make sure da 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 da. I really did struggle with just being me and doing for myself. But in the last like I want to say 2.5 years, I've really been intentional with putting me first. Sometimes it's hard because you have the slight guilt behind you where it's like, but then I remind myself, girl, you deserve to be selfish. You deserve to put yourself first. Or some people like you deserve to be self-centered. Like this is your life at the end of the day. So do and act accordingly that you know is going to work out in your favor, or like is going to benefit you. Of course, where it's not going to where it's not going to harm other people, but where you know it's going to be to your best benefit. So if that means right now being single, living your like do that. Having someone near you or with you is not a blessing in itself if they're bringing you chaos, havoc, and just stress all the time. Miss me with that. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing that. I'd rather not. But yeah, so that's where I am right now. It's honestly whenever it happens, whenever God wants it to happen, when I meet my person. And I obviously, life's not a fairy tale, but it is at the same time. It's my life, it's a movie. Feel like I'm gonna meet my person probably in person somewhere. It'll be something cutesy. I don't know, who knows. But yeah. Anyways, my gentleman is out there, your gentleman is out there, your lovely woman is out there, whoever it is that you are looking for or are feeling for, desiring, they're gonna find you. Y'all are gonna find each other. So anyways, keep loving, keep living, keep laughing. And until the next video, until our next poetic exploration, live, love, laugh. Anyways, doodles.